Hello friends, this is Mrs. Dennis, and today another quick read, and it is the Continue Open Road, and I'm going to read parts 3 and 4. Lunch was wonderful, as everything at Toad Hall always was. During the meal, Toad spoke to Mole. He played inexperienced Mole like one would play a harp. He described what would happen on the trip and the joys of the open road in a glowing way. Mole could hardly sit still in his chair because he was so excited. In the end, Rat allowed Toad and Mole to change his mind. He could not disappoint his friends, so after lunch they loaded up the wagon and set off. It was a golden afternoon. The smell of the dust they kicked up was rich and satisfying. Out of thick orchards on either side of the road, birds whistled to them cheerily. Travelers called out "Good day," or stopped to say nice things about the beautiful wagon. "Ah," said Toad, kicking out his legs, "this is the real life for a gentleman." They had a pleasant journey along the narrow road. It was not until the afternoon that they reached the highway. There, disaster sprang out on them. They were strolling along the highway when they saw a small cloud of dust. It seemed to be coming at them fast. From out of the dust they heard a faint toot toot that sounded like an animal in pain. They turned to continue talking, but in an instant everything changed. With a blast of wind and a whirl of sound that made them jump from the nearest ditch, it was on them. The horn of the motor car rang out, "Toot, toot!" They had a quick look in the interior of glittering glass and leather. Then the magnificent motor car flung a cloud of dust and blinded them and dwindled into a speck in the distance. The old gray horse and the wagon lurched forward. Then there was an awful crash. The yellow-colored wagon, their beautiful wagon, fell over onto its side in the ditch. Rat danced up and down in the road. "You villains!" he shouted, shaking both fists. "You scoundrels! You road hogs! I'll call the police on you. I'll report you." The Open Road, Part 4. Where was Toad? He was sitting in the middle of the dusty road and staring in the direction of the disappearing motor car. He went into a sort of trance. His face looked calm as he muttered, "Toot, toot." Rat shook him by the shoulder, but Toad did not budge. "What a beautiful sight," Toad murmured. "That is the real way to travel, the only way to travel. Oh my, I must get one." Mole tapped the rat on the shoulder, but Toad went on. "To think I never knew," he said. "Oh, sorry, friends. I never even dreamt of it. But now that I know, oh, what fun awaits me. The dust cloud shall form behind me, and I speed on my way. What wagon I shall fling carelessly into the ditch. Those awful little wagons, common wagons, yellow-colored wagons. What should we do with them?" asked Mole. "There is nothing to be done," said Rat. "He is mad. He has gone a new craze. It is always like this in the first stage. He'll go on like that for days now, walking in a happy dream, not able to do anything useful. Never mind him. Let's go and see what can be done about the wagon." They inspected the wagon and found it would no longer travel. One wheel had been broken into bits. "Come on," said the rat. "We'll have to walk. It's 5 or 6 miles to the nearest town. The sooner we get there, the better." "But what about Toad?" asked Mole. "We can't leave him here, sitting in the middle of the road by himself. It's not safe. What if another thing were to come along?" "Never mind him," said Rat. "I'm done with him." They had not gone very far, however, when there were footsteps behind them. Toad caught up with them and put his paw inside the elbow of each of them. "Now look here, Toad," said Rat sharply. "As soon as we get to town, you'll have to go straight to the police station. You must see if they know anything about that motor car. You must find out who it belongs to. You must complain because your wagon is broken. Then you'll have to go to the blacksmith so he can fix the wagon. Meanwhile, Mole and I will find rooms where we can stay until the wagon is ready." "Police station? Complain?" murmured Toad dreamily. "Why on earth would I complain about that beautiful motor car? I am done with the wagons forever. I never want to see the wagon again, or hear of it. Oh, Ratty." The animal spent the night. The next day The rat and Mole made their way back to the riverbank. A few days later, Mole was sitting on the bank fishing when Rat strolled up. "Have you heard the news?" Rat asks. "Everyone's talking about it. Toad went to town on the train this morning. He has ordered a large and very expensive motor car." And that is it, my friends. That is the end of our quick read. So that's all for now.